It is a land of incredible majesty, an expanse of breathtaking scenery, a place where your spirit soars free. Petra is one of the most fascinating cities ever built by humanity. Its high rock mountains and spacious terrain all stand witness to human pride and achievement. Seeing people flock from all corners of the world can only make you realize that an ancient civilization once flourished on what seems to be an unlikely place for any to prosper. It is a city carved in rock, a civilization engraved in stone, a landscape unique in color that can only make you feel enchanted. Every landmark tells you the same story. It is man's incredible ability to mold his rigid surroundings into a place he can call home. It is a story of honor, pride, and splendor. A story told not by man, but rather by rocks in the color of red roses. The Petra experience would not have been possible had it not been for the local Bedouins. Their hospitable nature, warm hearts, and ancient traditions welcome every visitor who enters the gates of history. Although it may seem they do not have much to offer, their generosity overwhelms any guest who comes in pursuit of the ultimate Petra adventure. Proud of their legendary city and eager to introduce the visitor to their past, they skillfully lead the way for an encounter of everlasting memories. The Siq is a long, narrow path splitting two steep walls of rock. Not only did it help safeguard the city, but the Nabateans' ingenuity and instinctive creativity helped utilize these solid masses of stone for their sustenance. Water canals and aqueducts were carved in to help supply water for the entire city. They were so efficiently designed that stone seemed alive with veins of running water. Here, and along the 1,500-meter path, ancient man took confident steps towards building one of history's most successful civilizations. At the end of this dark path, one is greeted to one of the most breathtaking sights. It is as shockingly surprising as it is majestically beautiful. The treasury of the city of Petra. Standing at 40 meters high and 28 meters wide, it is a structure that combines skillful engineering and imaginative art. The treasury is the most recognizable landmark in Petra. it was intricately carved into the rocky mountain, rather than being traditionally built stone by stone. It is a symbol of stature and a statement made without words. Nabataeans never abandoned Petra. They know they are the heirs and guardians of these priceless stones. As they stand tall, they tell you with pride stories of their golden past. When you listen, you hear history. When you look, you see a legacy. And when you breathe, you feel that you also belong in this ancient place. Petra is not just a city of past, but natives keep its vivid traditions alive. Petra is located near the northern boundaries of the Arabian Peninsula, about 260 kilometers south of the city of Philadelphia, or the modern city of Amman, the capital of Jordan. It was here that ancient Arabs found themselves as immigrants to this rugged, mountainous, and arid region, realizing that whoever owned water resources had the power. They immediately started on a relentless search. They succeeded in drawing water out of the depths of the solid ground. This is what is referred to in Arabic as Nabatu. Thus, they were named Nabataeans. It was not only human perseverance that helped the Nabataeans succeed and ascend to glory, but the Bedouins' famed companion, the camel, also played a part. Its ability to withstand the harshness of the desert and to roam easily on the treacherous sand and rocks earned it its own role in the Petra story. The camel helped the Nabataean Bedouins come from afar as they traveled in search of their new home. Effortlessly strolling on the difficult terrain, the camel carried its master along the narrow path of the Siq into the hidden valley, where a new tale of real fantasy and living myth evolved. The history of the Arab Nabataeans was as vibrant and colorful as that of any great ancient civilization. It is evident from the different sites and erected structures that Petra was the city for recreation and trade. Palaces, homes, caves, and tombs are all signs of life and activity. A grand theater still stands as a reminder of the civilization that once was. It is evident that just as important trade, agriculture, and horsemanship were, Nabataeans also cared for entertainment, art, and cultural festivities. The amphitheater was constructed on solid acoustic engineering principles. Sound would reach all 7,000 spectators seated on its 33 rows of seats, chiseled in stone. Here is where royalty, nobles, and the public would often meet, especially in the two major celebrations in the spring and the fall. Everything in Petra was well planned, designed, and executed. An infrastructure of well-placed entrances, properly located outlets, and efficiently networked passages and corridors help keep the city healthy, productive, and communicative. The Nabatians' will to succeed and determination to thrive made Petra attractive to foes near and far. Its prominence had made it a destination for many travelers and passers-by. Petra became a refuge when seeking justice, safety, trade, or worship. Throughout time, Petra has remained unchanged. The faces, however, are in constant change. Today, Petra is kept alive with scores of visitors and onlookers, fascinated by its history and magnificence. Each visitor comes to fulfill a need. It could be to learn lessons from the past, or it could be to contemplate, ponder, or simply think. Or maybe just to enjoy the scenery and adventure. Regardless of the motivation, one will find oneself in the midst of the Arab Nabatians' everlasting presence. One of the most interesting sights in the city of Petra is the Palace of the Lass. Not only for its design and workmanship, but also for what it says. A woman occupied a respected position in the Nabatian social structure. Not only did she raise capable generations of Nabatian men and women, but she also participated in political, cultural, and economic affairs. As you continue the journey, ascending through mountaintops, a symmetrical handcrafted jar awaits you, as if suspended in midair. Its sight gives you a boost of energy, urging you to continue your climb of over 800 steps to where the sun shines down the court of the abbey. Both the abbey and the treasury have the same design, but two distinctly diverse functions. The treasury, with its valuables and riches, is at the center of the city, facing sunrise, while the abbey is located high up closer to heaven, overlooking the setting sun. On the mountains opposite the abbey, you will find the altar. It also is at the end of a narrow, rugged passage on the top of a strategically selected mountaintop overlooking the entire city. It was a civilization that blossomed and prospered. It turned the lifeless rocks into an oasis of fertility and wealth. Its traces and marks were eternally left on the sands of history. Petra still holds true to its founders. Their resilience and determination to overcome remain as everlasting lessons for generations to follow. No matter the purpose of one's visit, living the Petra experience leaves a lasting impression on the spirit of man.